video, I will show you how to create payment plan templates in Dubsado 2.0 and 3.0. Okay, so payment plans are going to be inside of templates and payment plans in Dubsado 2.0. You can work from the ones that are already there if one of them kind of seems like what you're doing, or you can also just create a totally new template. You can add installments, and the due date can be relative, which is going to be like based on the project start date. That's the most common. It also could be after the contract is signed by the client. That's also really common. So most people do their first payment to be 0 days after the contract signed by client. And then they'll do, say you have another one that's due a week before the wedding or something like that. Again, pick relative, 7 days before project start date. Right now, this is set as one of 2 equal payments, but if you had another one that you wanted to do like 2 months before the wedding, or a project, whatever, you can do that as well. And again, right now these are set to be divide equally, but we could make them a little bit different. Say we had like a 50% deposit, we could do percentage 50, and then I would just change the other ones to be, most people do 25 and 25, but it's your payment plan, not mine, so do whatever you want. So for each one, basically make sure this adds up to be a total. Right now it says TBD, but that's because it's not attached to a project. You also, though, should add reminders. So for each payment plan, you're going to want to add reminders. So you can do, there's default payment reminders, or I have given you emails that you should have inputted for payment reminders. I like to use this one for the first one if they have signed their contract but not paid. I'll remind them like a day after it was due, and then I'll add that again a couple days after. Most of the time people are going to pay you, but just in case not, you will have those reminders built in. And then you just add the reminders for each one individually. Okay, and these in Dubsado 2.0, at least, these save automatically. So now if I go over to 3.0, let's see if I can find this. Probably under invoicing, payment plans. And you know what? I didn't name this one over here. Let me name this one 50, 25, 25, just so I have it. And I wonder if I refresh over here, it might pop up. Yeah, see, there it is. But if you want to make a totally new payment plan, you're going to click this little plus sign right here. Name it. And then basically same thing. You can add your installments, change whether it's fixed or most people are using relative, and then you would just choose 0 days after their contract is signed. The only time you would be using fixed, you're not going to be doing fixed inside of a payment plan template. You're really not. You would be doing that if you're like adjusting something within a project. You can also leave something as TBD if it is based on like a project being complete and you don't have a specific date or something like that. So yeah, that is, and you can see all changes saved. So I'm going to delete this guy. But that is how you do a payment plan template in Dubsado 3.0 and 2.0. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure you hit subscribe and check the link below to join my newsletter for more Dubsado and automation tips and tricks. I would love to hear what you want to see next. Feel free to shoot me an email at hello@kimvargo.com or just comment below with your questions, and I'll be sure to include it in one of my next videos.